The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The United States is offering foreign military financing for the Philippines worth $100 million. U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, Mary Kay Carlson, said the funding will be made available next year. Carlson added that the amount can be used to buy heavy lift helicopters to offset the scrap $227 million chopper deal with Russia. The U.S. has extended some $475 million worth of military financing to the Philippines since 2015.
That is just one element of our cooperation that we always, 365 days a year, are continually assessing, working with our allies, our friends and our partners here in the Philippines to make sure that we ensure for our peoples a region and a globe that is free, open, prosperous, and secure.
The Education Department wants to streamline the basic education curriculum to focus more on math and reading. DepEd spokesman Michael Poa told the chiefs that focusing on those two subjects of concern will help address learning gaps among elementary students.
We are looking to launch a national reading program. Ito po ay talagang tutugon dun sa mga, lalo na dun sa mga nahirapan matuto sa pagbabasa at sa mathematics because nga wala silang interaction, wala silang school interaction at hindi sila nakapagbasa kasama ng mga peers nila.
The DepEd also denied plans to change the way martial law is being taught in schools. Poe was referring to a post circulating on social media stating plans to reintroduce studies on martial law as quote bagong lipunan in order to avoid offending the president.
It's not true. Wala pong ganyan na panukala, wala pong ganyan na pagbabago na napag-usapan or na-propose. We would like to issue an official statement in the coming days regarding that.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has hinted on hiking interest rates again. BSP Governor Felipe Medalla discusses that and more in this interview with Bloomberg.
So it's really a question of whether it's 50 or 75. And I cannot say what we're doing because I don't know how the rest of the board will vote.
Of course, but 75 would be quite a step for the Central Bank of the Philippines.
Yes. So the advantage of 75 is it probably will reduce the pressure on the peso. And also reduce inflation, but in 18 months or so. But the disadvantage, of course, is that the economy has not really fully recovered yet from it's recovering from COVID, and we want that recovery to continue, to remain robust.
So the peso is down, what, 13% this year?
Yes.
Clearly it's a concern. How big of a driver is that part of it? Because your inflation rate is still high, but you have this worry about an economy that isn't fully recovered. So how much of a factor pushing you towards even doing a 75 basis point hike is the weakness in the peso?
Let me put it this way. If I've been told that the Fed is no longer raising the rates, I would say we've done enough already, because our forecast of inflation is that it's already target consistent. The path is already target consistent. That by 2024 we will be back to 3%, the middle of our 2 to 4% target. But this changes everything, because if this pushes the peso to become too weak, then it could add to the inflation. So clearly, what the Fed does has a very significant effects on what we will do.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The CBCP is urging Catholics to resume physical attendance in masses as the COVID-19 situation in the country improves. The church group assured the public that health protocols will still be implemented in parish churches. NAPOCOR warns of possible blackouts in as many as 800,000 homes. This is after their proposed 44 billion peso budget for 2023 was cut by 12 billion pesos. And another round of oil price hike could take effect next week. Initial forecasts see gasoline prices going up by less than 1 peso per liter, while diesel and kerosene prices could be more expensive by at least 2 pesos per liter. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.